We'll call to order the February 15th, 2021 meeting of the Signal Mountain Town Library Board. And I'll go ahead and call the roll. Annette Allen? She was with us.
She's muted.
Sorry,
she's-
here.
Yep. Barbara McLaughlin?
Here.
Ed Bergen? I can't quite hear you, Ed.
Here, is that better?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
yeah, there you go. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Judy Beatty?
Sure.
Here.
Julie Ratliff?
Here.
Laura Beckler?
Here.
And there you go. Thank you. Ronald Smith?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Okay, I can't see you. I've lost picture, but if you can hear me, great.
If you see the option to join with video in the bottom left, that might fix your video problem.
I don't see that.
Okay. Well, we've got good audio. Sandy Partlow? You're muted, Sandy. No audio. Look for the join with audio. There you
Okay.
go.
Can you hear me
All
now?
right, there.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. Thank you. Vicki Anderson.
I'm here.
All right. And Britt Reynolds, I am here. All right. So the only order of business tonight is the discussion of contractors' bids for the reading room addition. In our previous meeting, we had made a preliminary selection for recommendation to the town council, and there was some concern that maybe not all of the library board members had the proper documentation of the rules that should be considered from the town municipal code when selecting bids. And so everyone at this point should now have some excerpts from the town municipal code, including section 5-409. Anybody
Yes.
not have that? All right, and so to begin some discussion, I will repeat the motion to accept the bid from J&J Construction. Is there a second?
I second.
Discussion. Thank you.
Britt,
So, yes,
did everyone watch the video from the town council meeting that they had with John Hollingsworth?
yes.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Any specific points you want to reiterate from his addressing the town council?
No, I just, well, I'm the one who voted for him, so of course, I would love to see him get the bid. I think he explained his reason for the low bid very well. Also, they're town residents, they're library members. I vote for him. That's it.
I agree. I would love to give the work to a mountain residents. However, the problem that we had with the Winesett Hill Constructors bid centered around an unrealistic time for completion of 112 days. And we do have a letter from Tinker Ma showing that the elevator alone will take that long to acquire. And so we know without a doubt that the project cannot be completed in that time frame. And Mr. Hollingsworth has admitted that he was confused about the criteria in the RFP for providing his estimated time for completion. And so without an accurate or feasible time for completion, my opinion was that that bid couldn't be accepted according to this section of our town municipal code 5-409, section B. Whether the bidder can perform the contract or provide the service promptly or within the time period specified without delay or interference.
No, I understand that, and I do understand that he was talking about the time from the date that he actually started the construction, not including the time where he
Right.
had to acquire the materials. And he explained that in the letter, and I think very well in the meeting the other day. I just wanted to put my word in for him.
No, I agree. He did explain that both in the letter and in his opportunity to address the town council. However, he didn't clarify the actual time for completion in either his letter or his opportunity to address the town council. So at this point, we still have no idea how long Winesett Hill expects the project to take.
Okay.
Excuse me, Britt, I thought he said he could complete it in 154 days in his letter, the project. But that is still 3 months shorter than J&J's estimated time frame, which still gives me pause.
Yeah, and I'm fumbling for that letter. I'd like to confirm, but my inclination is that even if his letter does say that, his bid does not.
Okay.
True.
Anybody else have a copy of that letter handy?
I have it. I'm looking through it.
I have it right.
Does somebody have it more handy than mine? Mine's on my phone and it's real hard to
I
read on
have
the phone.
You read it? Would you like for me to read that paragraph
Oh, I
Yes,
see it
please.
now.
or just the last?
It says we anticipated there to be at least 6 weeks from the time of the contract execution to the time of work commencing, which would then be the 112 days, which would make the overall schedule 154 days. So that's right in it.
Okay, I see. Okay, so with that, I suppose we could have discussion about whether or not the municipal code allows for bids to be modified after the fact. I mean, my opinion is not, unless somebody has some other information.
The bid should not be modified after opening.
Okay,
That's
Could I-
the question.
could I-
so assuming
This
that,
is simply
Could
a
I ask
clerical.
for clarification? I'm not clear on whether, it seems like I heard when I was watching some back videos that it wasn't clear whether we were going to go forward with the elevator or not. Are these bids including the elevator?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And then the architect is the one that told you the elevator shaft alone would take 125
The
days?
elevator company told the architect that.
Would take 125 days. Is that what you said?
Would take more than 112 days is I think the way they put it.
Okay.
So,
Okay, thank you.
and it'd be nice if we had Tinker Ma here, but I believe it was their opinion that a project of this nature can't be expected to be completed inside of 200 days. You know, I think even that 154-day completion time sounded undoable in the professional opinions of our architects. So,
Okay, thanks.
Would you like for me to read you the sentence in the architect's letter? That
Please.
says, it says the second lowest bid stipulates a contract time that appears to represent an appropriate timeline for the completion of the work.
So any further discussion? Anyone have any questions about points for consideration or the substance of the bid itself?
I've just got one.
All right, well, let's
I've got
have a
one
vote.
question.
Yes,
Just, I
yes,
want to make
please.
sure I understand. The architects feel J&J bid is appropriate and is the best of the two.
Yes,
Okay, just want to make sure.
yes, yes. All right, well, let's call for a vote. Annette Allen, how do you vote?
Well, may I, Brett, before
I'm
you
sorry?
get started? I think
Yes,
I understood the motion to be to accept the bid of J and J.
the J and J. Yes,
And I think your all's motion should be to recommend that the town council accept.
Correct, yes. So which I think was the original language of our recommendation from the previous meeting, but that's right. So
Yeah, there's no
the
doubt.
motion,
Go ahead.
yeah, the motion should say to recommend the acceptance of the J and J bid. And we will pass that recommendation on to the council if it passes.
Second.
So second, thank you, Annette. And Annette, how do you vote?
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Ed,
Yes.
Judy,
Yes.
Julie,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Ronald,
Yes.
Ron, couldn't hear
Oh,
you.
yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Sandy,
Yes.
Vicky,
Yes.
and I vote yes as well. So passes unanimously. All right, that's all of our business. The next meeting is March 15th and we're adjourned. Or is there a motion to adjourn?
I so move.
Second,
Thank you all so much.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.